And how about this? No one has ever waited as long to stand on a Formula One podium. In 2009, a young Nico Hulkenberg lit up the GP2 series with a performance so triumphant, it felt like his destiny was to be a Formula One winner.
This, I'm sure, will be his last weekend in the GP2 series. A man destined for great things, and I can't wait to see him racing in Formula One.
But motorsport doesn't always follow the script. What came next was a journey of near misses, heartbreaks, and perseverance. Nico's story became one of grit over glory, the tale of a racer who never stopped proving himself, not with trophies, but with tenacity. Arriving on the grid in 2010, he partnered Rubens Barrichello at Williams. His performance that year would set the tone for his entire career, brilliantly dependable with brief flirtations with the very top. 7 points finishes, including a high of P6 in Hungary, were good. But greatness came in the form of a shock pole position in mixed conditions in Brazil.
Look at the time! Look at that! It's almost a second quicker! Nico Hulkenberg, job on the line at Williams, but a job well done today in qualifying.
The Williams was not a front-running car that year, and when the weather disappeared for the race, so did his shot at a top position. This solid rookie season wasn't enough to earn him a second campaign though, Williams instead opting for Pasta Maldonado. Sitting out 2011 on the sidelines for Force India, his 14 FP1 sessions for the team that year were enough to earn him a call-up for the seat in 2012. This season would echo 2010, points throughout the year and glimpses at possible podium finishes. P11 in the standings and a best finish of P4 in Belgium was an impressive return, but it almost ended up even better. Once again, rainy conditions in Brazil presented an opportunity.
Unbelievable! For the first time in his Grand Prix career, Nico Hulkenberg now leads a Grand Prix.
He led 30 laps before a half spin let Lewis Hamilton slip by.
That's the lead, hasn't he?
Yes, not our leader anymore. There goes Lewis Hamilton.
His inexperience showed.
Oh, they've touched! And Hamilton and Hulkenberg come together.
And the chance of a possible podium was lost.
Podium was so close today. I'm gutted now.
Don't be gutted, don't be gutted. You've driven very well. You can be proud of yourself, mate.
This wouldn't be the only time Hamilton denied Hulkenberg a route to the top. As revealed by Ross Brawn, if Lewis had said no to the Mercedes seat in 2013, Nico was their next in line. How different things would have been. Instead, his potential caught the eye of Sauber in 2013, where he picked up 51 points throughout the season, peaking at the Korean Grand Prix when he finished 4th. Arguably his greatest drive in F1, this saw him holding back Hamilton, Alonso, Button and Rosberg in lesser machinery.
Hell of a race, Nico. Yes. Good to show.
But even this wasn't enough to see him on the rostrum. Silverware would continue to be just out of Nico's reach. 2014 saw another team change, this time heading back to Force India. This is where he and teammate Sergio Perez would cement themselves as masters of the midfield.
And look, there's Perez getting a really good exit out of turn 4, and he's going to go wheel to wheel with his teammate down the hill. Hulkenberg nearly touches, has to back out. Perez to move ahead of Nico Hulkenberg and into 4th place.
Hulkenberg shone in the first year of hybrid power, picking up 4 top 5 finishes and scoring in all but 4 races. Where he had missed out so far in Formula One, he triumphed almost instantly in endurance racing, winning the prestigious 24 Hours of Le Mans in 2015 with Porsche. But back in open-wheel racing, Hulkenberg was left wanting more. It was always Perez who was in the right place at the right time, scoring 4 podiums during their time as teammates. Checo's P3 finish in Monaco in 2016 might well have gone Hulkenberg's way if his pit stop for slick tyres had been timed better. The search for silverware continued as he moved to Renault in 2017. Leading a works team for the first time alongside Jolyon Palmer, Hulkenberg performed steadily, but 2 more chances of finishing in the top 3 passed him by. A needless crash in the chaotic Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
I hit the wall.
What's the damage, Nico? What's the damage?
Front ring.
Meant he wasn't around to pick up the spoils when the cars ahead ran into trouble. Another manic street race that year in Singapore saw him running strongly, but an issue with the pneumatic air system in his car forced him to pit, Then an oil leak put him out permanently.
Okay, Nico, we need to box the car to retire. We need to box the car to retire.
Yep.
Along came 2018, his strongest season to date. With Mercedes, Red Bull and Ferrari firmly out in front, Hulkenberg finished P7 in the standings, officially best of the rest.
Absolutely brilliant, Nico. Thank you very much.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, great job, guys. Very, very strong showing. Awesome to get those points in the pocket. Well done. Great job, everybody.
The 2019 season would present him his greatest opportunity yet. With the rainy conditions he loves so much and his home crowd behind him, he ran a superb P2 at Hockenheim. But heartbreak was around the corner. Torrential rain and tricky turns offered no grip whatsoever. Chasing the Mercedes pair, he slid hopelessly.
And he's ending his home Grand Prix in the barriers.
This one really hurt.
I don't know what to say, it's just fantastic effort, fantastic race up to that point from the team, from myself. And then, I lost the car.
And after Renault signed Esteban Ocon for 2020, Hulkenberg was forced to look elsewhere once more.
And Nico, just a word. Thanks very much. It's been a great 3 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Slady. I wish I could say the same, mate.
Perfect.
Just pulling your leg, mate. Thank you for everything.
But with no race seats available, he took on a reserve driver role at Racing Point. Just 4 races later, Hulkenberg was Hulkenback, filling in for Sergio Perez and later Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel. With clutch performances on short notice, he earned the nickname Super Sub during his 2-year F1 limbo.
And that's the checkered flag, Nico. Thank you. Good effort.
I think I'm pretty happy with that from my point of view.
Whether it was his ability to jump into a car at a moment's notice, or his now decade experience in the sport, Haas wanted a piece of the action, and he joined one-time nemesis Kevin Magnussen at the team. He scored points only twice that year, once in Australia and then in the Austria Sprint, when he ran third for a long time in slippery conditions, a scenario he had now mastered.
What is that? 2 points, 3 points?
Three points. And we loved what you did. Nice work.
The following season was one of his strongest. He became an almost ever-present fixture in Q3 and scored points in 10 Grand Prix and 3 sprints, including back-to-back P6 finishes in Austria and Great Britain.
Man. Stressful. Awesome job, guys.
By now, he was one of the oldest drivers on the grid, but that was no problem for Audi, who hand-picked Hulkenberg to spearhead their 2026 entry to the sport. Joining up with Sauber for 2025, the German put the car in places it looked like it shouldn't be. Points in the rain-hit season opener in Australia, then 3 points finishes in a row in Spain, Canada and Austria.
Yes! Double points, baby, double points! Let's go, Sauber! Woo!
And after Austria came the British Grand Prix. Starting 19th, any chances of points was slim, let alone a top 3. But thanks to his fearless strategy calls, masterful driving and the wet weather conditions he so frequently excels in.
And stay out.
No, my God, this tires are...
Nico Hulkenberg shattered the longest wait for a podium in F1 history after 239 races.
Get rid of that stat and celebrate Nico Hulkenberg. 239 starts and a podium finisher in Formula One at long last. He did it.
Podium, P3, baby.
I don't think I can comprehend what we just done. Oh my God.
Incredible, man. Enjoy it. You did an absolutely fantastic job. I can't believe it.
16 years since his last sip on the steps of Portimao and a decade on from his Le Mans triumph, he finally sprayed the champagne for the first time in Formula One. With Sauber rising and Audi on the horizon, this may be the beginning of a new chapter for racing's most resilient underdog.